So in this demonstration, I'm going to talk about job ticket and job planning features that are present within PrintVis. I'm going to begin with a case. This is in the status of order. I want to understand what our job traveler or our job ticket is going to look like. The first thing that I'm going to do is understand user fields. Now, what user fields do is allow me to attach information specific to this job on something that can be seen by the entire company. If I want to make sure people are proofing it to me, or if I have certain fields that I want to change and update, I can easily do this. And as you'll see when I print the job ticket, those user fields are going to pull in that information and print directly onto my job traveler here under my prepress section. This allows me to give and transfer information between different departments just from the case card. Here you can see that the job ticket as a whole gives me general information about this job and breaks down each department that the job is going to be running through, as well as any relevant information that's necessary for completing that job or understanding that job in the current department. Now that I've talked about the job ticket, let's get into job planning. I'm going to give a requested shipment date that I want this job to run through, and then I'm going to change the status to plan. Now from here, I can do a couple different things with planning. If I wanted a job by job version of the planning itself, which is typically not what most printers are used to, I can go into my planning page here, and I can actually tell the system to plan this based off of when I want it shipped out. You can see here, I have earlier in the process added 2 hours into my desktop. Any information that gets put into the estimation page is pulled into the job planning to understand how long each process is going to take. The cool part about this job planning feature is that I can see in real time where the job is at on the shop floor without ever having to interact with the shop floor itself. The way this happens is through the case card. Because we have a single source of truth that captures all of the information that's happening to this job, when it moves to my KBA Rapida press and the worker who's on that press selects a make ready, selects a production, and starts incurring time, I'll see that it's started and I'll see when it's finished. This is a good way for us to understand whether you're an estimator or a customer service representative or someone who needs visibility into where this job is at, understanding quickly what's been started, what's been completed, and where it's going to go in the next stage. If I wanted a larger production plan, I can do two things here. I can go into the general PrintVis production plan, filter this based off of the machines that I want, the days that I want to be looking at the capacity of my machines, and I can easily see a holistic view of everything that's on my production floor. If I wanted a little bit better of a way to interpret that or a more visual way, I can go into my planning board. Now, from my planning board, you're seeing my opening hours. And if I scroll over, you can actually see this job itself. As I hover over the job, I can see a general outline of the description of it. And if I click on this, I'm able to see the process flow that this job is going to take. Now, of course, my planning board looks a little sparse here in my demo environment. But if I was to have a full production board, with all of the jobs that I have presently on it, it might look something like this. Again, allowing me to see the process flow that the job is taking, as well as how it's fitting in with my production process on the floor itself. So that's all for PrintVis job ticket and job planning. Please check out the other videos if you have questions about the other parts of the process, and reach out to a Clients First team member if you'd like to learn more. Thanks.